Hello there and welcome to your Getting Started Right training. My name is Belinda Byfield. I am the founder of Lifestyle Warriors, which is my team, which is your team. And I'm so excited to walk through today's training with you. A little bit about me so you know me a little bit better. I'm an Aussie. I live in Perth, Western Australia. I'm a mum. I have 3 kiddos. Married to who I call my high school sweetheart, although we didn't go to high school together, but we met when I was 16. We've been together 20 years, married for 15, and we have a boxer dog. I homeschool my 3 kids. I joined Zija in March of 2015. I'd actually had a friend of mine on Facebook from the USA reach out to me for 4 years prior. So from 2011 to 2015, she messaged me constantly asking me to take a look at our company. And I kept saying no, I did not want a bar of it. But then in March of 2015, I have what I call an epiphany. My husband was working FIFO, so fly in, fly out. He was on the opposite side of the country for 4 weeks at a time, only home with us for 5 days, and I knew something had to change. I knew that if I didn't make a change, that my life in 1 year, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years would be exactly the same, and I didn't want that at all. I decided that I didn't get married and have children so that my husband and I could really live separate lives. I wanted freedom. I had my time freedom, and I wanted to get my husband his time freedom as well. So I got started in March of 2015. By it was July or August, I was able to semi-retire him, and we haven't looked back. We've helped thousands of people, change thousands of lives, and make thousands of dollars. And now I'm excited that you are joining our team and our company, and I'm so excited to help you get started right. So let's get into it. So first of all, your main job is to focus on you first, right? You need to get to know the products. You need to love the products, tell people about the products and the lifestyle that we have here with Zija being a part of our company. And then you simply help them change their life with the products and the lifestyle, and then they do the same thing. That's all it is. It's using and loving the products, sharing your journey, and help others do the same. So that's your main focus first. But here is what we are going to cover on today's call. So number 1, what Facebook groups are important to be a part of. Number 2, how to set up your direct deposit via Paylution, so how Zija can pay you and put money in your bank account. What to do each day to build your business. That's really, really important, because just because you've joined Zija doesn't mean now automatically people are going to be flooding your inbox begging you to let them join you, right? It's a business, it takes work. We're also going to talk about the importance of having a strong why. We're going to talk about social media, sharing and inviting, my personal development recommendations. You need to focus and you need to make your personal development a priority, because if your mindset doesn't grow, if you don't grow, your business won't grow. Also, our team call is every single Sunday night. I'm going to share with you how to access that. We're going to talk about Premier and Elite, which is the foundation of our whole business. So you're going to understand what those words mean and how to achieve them. First of all, here's some important info. So I recommend that you get a notebook. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. I got this one from Kmart for like $2. So just get a notebook and write at the front of your notebook this important information. I don't have this info written down now because I know it, right? But have it written down until it becomes a part of your ordinary vocabulary. You're going to want to know your Zija ID number. This is your member number. Your username and password to your back office, and how to access your back office, which is just at myzija.com. When you created your account, you selected a username and a password. So that's how you access it. On the front of that login page down the bottom right-hand corner, as of right now, if you're watching this and there's no number and email down the bottom of the right-hand corner, then it'll be there somewhere, is the customer service phone number, and email address. Now, depending on where you live in the world, it could be different for each region, but make sure that you know what it is for your region. As an example, the toll-free phone number for Australia to call customer service is different than the toll-free number for someone in the US to call customer service. So make sure you know what your country's toll-free number is. The easiest and simplest way to get in contact with Zija Corporate and the customer care team is through the chat feature. So once you've logged into your Zija website, which is called MBO, Member Back Office at myzija.com, it says chat to an expert, like in a little bubble pop-up. As long as customer service is open, you can chat online to someone instead of having to call. So that is the quickest and simplest way. So we talked about that there were some Facebook groups that you needed to be a part of. So these are the ones where you can connect with me, with your upline, with your team members, and where we really have communities of people who are a part of Zija, who use and love the products and who also build the business. And there's 4 of them. Number 1 is Lifestyle Warriors. That is our team page. So your sponsor should have added you to that team page. When you're in there, make sure you go to the notification settings and turn them on. I post in there daily. We have recognition in there, announcements, all the important things going on in there. You don't want to miss it. So either get into the habit of logging into there morning and night and having a look to make sure you haven't missed anything, and turn your notifications on. So when something posts in there, you're going to get a notification in your Facebook settings. Make sure you do that. It's really important. Second community on Facebook is Healthy Lifestyle Focus Group. If your sponsor hasn't added you to that group, you can search for it and just fill out the questionnaire to join. But this is a product group. So not only can you add your customers into this group to get continued education on the products, but if you're talking to someone and they want to learn more about Moringa or about the personal care bundle or the weight management bundle or whatever you're speaking to them about to find a solution to their pain point, instead of you having to do all the explaining and trying to figure out what to show them, you can add them to the Healthy Lifestyle group and tag them in the relevant post based on what they're looking for. And then all of the information is in there, all in one spot, which is super, super simple. The third one is the Freedom Lifestyle group. So this is the same concept as the Healthy Lifestyle group, but this is for business. So there's a lot of business testimonials in there, business presentations, success stories. So your business prospects, you can add them to that group and share the info with them in there. And then the fourth one is Zija Champions. This is a corporate-run Facebook group. So important to be a part of this group because that's where corporate head office communicate directly with the field. When you request to join that group or when your sponsor invites you to join, there is a questionnaire that you need to fill out. You won't be approved by corporate unless you fill it out. So make sure you answer the joining questions there. What we're going to do now is go through how to set up your direct deposit. So we get paid weekly as a part of Zija, as long as you've done the work to earn the commission every Friday, Mountain Standard Time, which is Utah time. Zija pay us. So there's like a middleman, what we call Paylution. For us in Australia and New Zealand, it's called Paylution. For those in North America and Europe, it's called ProPay. It's basically an online system where Zija put the commissions in, and then we have an account with that company, and then we transfer it to our bank account in our own currency. I'm going to walk you through how to set that up because you want to make sure that the money's going into your bank account, right? And make sure you register for ZijaSummit.com. So if you're taking notes, write down right now ZijaSummit.com and have that be the first job that you do jumping off of this training. Summit is our annual international conference. It's in Salt Lake City, July, pretty much typically each year in July. It can vary sometimes month to month, but it's in the middle of the year in Salt Lake City. And you need to make sure you make it a priority and that you register for the next one. So make sure you go and do that. Here is how you set up Paylution. Now, these are screenshots I've taken off of my smartphone, my iPhone. So if it looks a little bit different to you, the flow is the same. It just may look different depending on what phone you have, or if you're doing it on your computer as opposed to your phone. So when you have logged into your back office, at the very top, you'll see your name. So these are screenshots from my account. So it says Belinda and James Byfield. So click on where it says your name. A drop-down box is going to open up, and that is where you click on account info. So right here, account info. And then this drop box will open up. From there, you click on the drop-down arrow and then click commissions. Then you'll have this open up, and then you'll click commission payment by. Then from this drop-down box, lots of drop-down boxes I know, you're going to choose Paylution. From there, a form will pop up for you to fill out all of your personal details. Make sure you fill out as much as you can. There's some security questions in there that you can set up. And then within 48 hours, you will receive an email from Paylution with a link to activate your account. You click on that activation link, you fill out the same form, making sure the information matches so they can verify who you are. And then once you have your Paylution account or your ProPay account set up, just go into the bank. There's a bank icon, click on that, enter in your account details, like your bank account details, and then you're done. All set up and ready to go. Being an entrepreneur, it's so important for you to learn to become resourceful. Now, probably you're already very resourceful, and so I'm going to share with you where you can find resources now that you are a part of the Lifestyle Warriors and a member of Zija. So number one is your back office. I recommend logging in there and just clicking on everything. That's how I learned to use it. But in your back office is something called a library center. That's where you're going to find PDFs on everything that you need to know, both about the products and about the business. So make sure you check that out. Another great resource is your team page, Lifestyle Warriors. Now, when you're in a Facebook group, there is a search bar. You can type something in the search bar, and if there's been a post made using the words that you've typed into the search bar, it'll come up. So there's lots of information in there. Also the units tab, we've got getting started training, social media training, past team Zooms that have been on, so many different things in there, so you can search through the units as well. You can do the exact same thing in the Zija Champions page. So go to the Zija Champions page, which is the corporate run group, type what you're looking for in the search bar. All of the posts relevant to that will come up, and there's also the units tab there as well. Also, YouTube and Google can become your best friends. When I need to figure something out and can't find the answer either directly from Zija or in one of the Facebook groups, I'll Google it, or I'll type it into YouTube and educate myself. Zija also have phenomenal Vimeo and YouTube channels that have lots of awesome videos on it as well. I get asked the question the most, what do I do in my day? Like, how do I build my business? And breaking it down, I really found that there's 4 daily essentials. This is the recipe to your success cake, right? So number 1, you need to be proof the products work. Be a product of the product. Drink your moringa every day. You can either be having Super Mix, Smart Mix, XM+, but that is the foundation of everything. Number 2, you must do personal development every day. Even just 10 minutes a day can transform your life. If you're not growing yourself as a person and your mindset, you will really struggle in this business, because you're going to be learning a lot of new things. People will say no to you as you're sharing and inviting them to take a look. And unless you're growing, you won't be able to handle that. So make sure personal development becomes one of your priorities. Number 3 are what I call IPAs, income producing activity. So it's sharing your journey on social media, connecting with people on social media, inviting them to have a look and learn more about the products in the business, and following up with them, and then of course getting them started as well. I build my business on social media. That's how I teach our team to build. I think in our day and age, most people build like that. If you want to do more traditional network marketing, home events, things like that, you're more than welcome to, but This is how I built my business. And then number 4 is celebrate or recognition. So you need to get yourself results and celebrate you. You need to get your customers results and celebrate them. And you also need to get your team members results and celebrate them. So they're the 4 daily essentials. I created this daily activity tracker to help you keep on target with what you need to do daily to build your business. So it covers the 4 daily essentials, but it also covers that 3rd part, that attract, connect, invite, and follow up, which are your IPAs, breaking that down even further to what to physically do on Facebook, on Instagram, each day to move your business forward. Now, I've always built my business in power hours, which meaning I sit down from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. and tick off all of those boxes. So no matter what ends up happening for the rest of the day, I know my minimums, my income producing activities have been done. Anything extra that I can do is a bonus, but I don't go to bed until those things are all ticked off. If you don't have a full hour, you can do power pockets. So you can break it down into 4 15-minute lots, 2 30-minute lots, 3 20-minute lots. However and whenever you can do it, the important thing is you get it done. So you can find this daily activity tracker PDF in our team's Facebook page in the units section. So make sure you print that out and have one of them for you to tick off every single day. Okay, now your goal as a new member, number 1, is to help 3 people get started with a solution bundle. There is 6 to choose from. So depending on what their pain point is, you can offer them a solution based on our 6 solution bundles. So we have an energy bundle, a nutrition bundle, weight management bundle, personal care bundle, home essentials bundle, and an active life and fitness bundle. So we're going to start with your friends and families, people that already know, like, and trust you. And we're going to teach you how to grow your cold market. For me now, several years into my business, the people that are joining me now, I never met before I started consistently building my network online every day. So they're new people that I've learned to, that have become people in my life, right? I didn't know them before Zija. I built that relationship with them within my time here with Zija. So what that's going to do is it's going to qualify you for the 3 and Free program, which you only have access to for your first 3 full periods within Zija. So this allows you to get your next order paid for. So every single time for your first 3 periods, you have 3 people get started with you on a solution bundle, your next order is free. So you want to take advantage of that in your first 3 months. Simultaneously to doing that, you're going to also be working the Premier and Elite programs. Every single business building activity you do earns you points to Premier and Elite. We're going to discuss that further. But your first 3 full periods, you're going to be working both of those programs together. Just know you're going to get free product and you're going to be helping people, right? Good. Right, this is the Premier and Elite programs. This is where I get so excited because, number 1, we're helping people, so we're doing our job, what we're meant to be doing anyway, but you get to see some rewards coming in. So not only will you be getting free product, but you can earn points to win a success trip. We have 2 success trips a year. We also have our Premier and Elite clubs, which I'm going to go through in just a moment. But here is how you earn points. So every time someone gets started with you and they order a product or a combination of products that add up to 75 PV, 75 PV is a case of Supermix or a case of XM Plus, so a month's supply, you earn 1 point. Every time someone orders that for the 2nd time, you earn another point. And when you qualify for Premier, which is 20 points in a period, which is 4 weeks, you'll earn another point. So they're all the ways that you can earn 1 point. Now, here's how you can earn 3 points. Every time you enroll someone on a 150 PV order, which is what all of the solution bundles are worth, they're 150 PB each, you earn 3 points. So just say you're talking to a friend and they're like, oh, I'm so tired and exhausted and run down. I just need a break. Kids are driving me crazy, right? And say, hey, it may or may not be for you. I've got something that could help you. I'm going to add you to a healthy lifestyle group on Facebook and tag you in a video to watch. Then, we can chat about it and get any questions answered. You're going to then add them to the healthy lifestyle group, tag them in the energy bundle video that's in Unit 1. All of the solution bundle videos are in Unit 1. And she's going to watch that video talking about all of the products that come in the energy pack. And she's going to get started because they're freaking awesome, right? You're going to earn 3 points for that. Every single time it happens. So exciting. Now, every time someone orders a 75 PB order for their third time, you earn another 3 points. It all just culminates on the other. It's just a compound effect, right? Each time you qualify for the lifestyle bonus, which once your team becomes a certain size in Seizure, you get a lifestyle bonus. You earn 3 points for that as well. How can you earn 5 points? Every time you enroll someone on a 250 PB order, maybe they love 2 of the solution bundles, or they order a solution bundle plus a couple of extra other things and it bumps it up to 250 PB. You'll earn 5 points for that. Every time someone places their 4th order or more of 75 PB, you earn 5 points. And then when you qualify for Elite 40, which is 40 points in the period, you earn another 5 points. Now, how do you earn 10 points, right? When you help a personally enrolled member rank advance. Now, I'm not going to go into ranks and all that now, but know this. If you do the things that earn you 1 point, 3 points, 5 points, you're going to be ranking and your team's going to be ranking. So all of these extra 10 points here and there are going to happen as a result of earning the 1, 3, and 5 points. Every time one of your personals rank and every time you rank, you'll earn yourself 10 points. So imagine this. Imagine over the course of 90 days, you help 20 people get started on a solution bundle, right? Just 20 people. 20 people who you have impacted, who you have helped change their life. I know for a fact that if I said to you, right, who do you know that has ever complained of wanting more money, wanting to go on a holiday, needing more energy, they can't sleep, they're stressed, they want to lose weight, just those 6 things, right? I know you could all name at least 20 people that you have met your entire life that have shared those issues with you. So if you just have 20 people get started on a solution bundle, each of those people you're going to earn 3 points for. We have a 93% retention rate, which means 93 out of 100 people continue to order our products. So they become a loyal customer and a loyal team member. And from their 4th order on, you're earning those 5 points every single time. So if you just have 4 of those people continue placing their orders from their 4th month onwards, you'll Premier 20 every single month just based on that, right? So it compounds over time. So focus on earning 1 point, 3 point, 5 points, and the 10 points will come. Your paycheck will increase, your volume will increase, and you will rank advance. They're all byproducts of earning these points. So I want you to make a decision right now to be Premier 20. That is your first goal, right? All right, here's an example of what it looks like in the back office. So when you log into your MBO, on your front screen, you'll see where it says My Incentive Points. So it shows you what you have for this period, what you have for the success trips. Success trips are 6 months worth of points. There's a success trip every 6 months. And then the clubs. So Premier 20 and Elite 40 are monthly benchmarks. So every 4 weeks, that's your goal. 20 points every period, 40 points every period. The clubs are yearly goals. So to be in the Premier Club, you need to earn 240 points over 12 months. To be in the Elite Club, you need to earn 480 points over the 12 months. Now, those clubs give you extra benefits at Summit, which is our annual international convention. You get VIP seating, you get invited to the Elite and Premier parties, you get room drops, which is swag and free products delivered to your hotel room. You get early access, all of these different things all come with that. So you're going to have a monthly goal, which are your Premier 20 and Elite 40, which then all combine to that yearly goal of being a Premier Club member or an Elite Club member. Okay, but if you focus on earning 1 point, 3 points, and 5 points every day, every week, every month, all of this will compound together. I know that's a lot to take in, but I promise you, once you get it, you get it. This business is so, so simple. It's not easy, but it is very, very simple. Have your focus be 20 points a period, and you are going to skyrocket to success. But to do all of that, you really need to have a strong why. As I said at the beginning, my why was to free my husband from working so much because I never got to see him. So when I decided, yes, I needed to get up earlier, I needed to be organized with my time more, I needed to learn new things. What on earth is Instagram? How do I grow a following? How do I make my pictures look nicer so people want to join me? All of these different things I had to learn as I go. But not every day I wanted to do those things. Not every day do I want to get my daily activity tracker out and send everyone a happy birthday message and connect with new people and invite people to have a look and to learn more. I don't want to do those things every day. But because my why is so strong and I know why I'm doing this business, it gets me through those times where I just want to, snuggle up on the couch and watch Netflix, right? So you need to figure out what your why is as well. What's going to set your soul on fire? What's going to get you up at 5 a.m. every day, even though you're not a morning person? What's going to have you stay up till 10 o'clock at night to make sure you get to tick off everything on your daily activity tracker, even when you're not a night person? What is going to push you to get results? Have your why. So make sure you get specific and you really know why you're doing this business. Now, a lot of you are going to look at people within Zija already, either see their social media posts, see, what their points are for the period or for the year, and think, oh my gosh, I'm nowhere close to that. Like I'm not even, I'm not them. Like I can't be successful. I'm not them. We all had a day one. 27th of March, 2015 was my day one in Zija. But it took me until April, as you can see here, to do my very first Zija post, and it sucked, right? Absolutely sucked. So you can see the image is just a stock image. I probably Googled Zija picture, and that was the first one that came up. It's blurry. It's not personalized to me. I didn't even put a caption with it. Like there's no writing or anything on it. And as you can see, it got 0 likes and 0 comments. Now, if I based my Zija career on the fact that my first Zija post had 0 interaction, I could have quit. But then I wouldn't have created what I've created over the last several years. So that was my first month. And then we're going to compare that to my 4th year, so July 2019. Number one, it's a picture of me, right? It's social media, not sales media. So it's a picture of me. My caption isn't about join my team, buy my super mix. It's personal to me. I'm just talking about what is happening in my life right now. And you can see that I got much more interaction than my first post. I've got lots of comments and I've got lots of likes and loves and even some laughs. So don't compare your first month to someone's 4th year, all right? We all had a day one and we all sucked till we got better, right? Just don't quit on yourself. The power of consistency and patience is beyond what you could ever It's so much more important than you could ever think. So just don't quit on yourself. Now that you are a business owner and you're a lifestyle warrior and a Ziza member, that doesn't mean that's the only thing that you are. I cringe sometimes when I scroll my Insta feed or my Facebook feed and see so many people. Some of them are in Ziza, some of them are in other network marketing companies, and it's just salesy. They're trying to, it's just spamming their product, spamming their business, and it just turns me off so much. So I don't want you to be that person, right? I don't want you to be the person that ends up being in the NFL, the No Friends Left Club. Your social media needs to share your journey, not just your Ziza journey, but all parts of your journey. So I'll put some examples here. And at the end of this training, I'm going to share a link with you to start going through Lifestyle Warriors University. It's a 14-lesson program that's self-paced, that I'm going to teach you a lot more about social media, but this is just an overview. So here are some examples. I'm at the park. This was actually at the beach with James and the kids having hot chips on a nice spring day in the sunshine. Next one is me filling out my planner for the week, having a road trip with my family, a picture with Summer. I was taking her to the dentist, date night or date day with James, and a sunrise walk with my boxer dog, Holly. So nothing to do with Ziza, any of them, but it's my life. People join people that they know, like, and trust. So they want to get to know who you are as a person. Here are some examples from our team members as well. There's date days, there's coffee catch-ups, morning walks, there's puppies, going on a trip, drinking champagne, home renovations, so many different parts of your life you can share. Don't be a Ziza spammer. All right, so, and that's the thing, you're going to have to share it. You're going to have to share this gift with people. When I first started my business, I knew I was starting a multi-million-dollar company. And I knew I had to reach out to people and get them to join me. So there's going to be 2 lists that you need to make. Number 1 are your 10 easiest, your family and friends. If you were going to go to a movie, who would you want to go with? If you had to, go somewhere urgently and you needed help, who would you call to help you? So the people that already know, like, and trust you. 10 of those people. And then your dream team. This is actually who I started with, my dream team. Who would I want as my board of directors in my multi-million-dollar organization? And I'm going to show you some ways that you can reach out to each of them. But if you know that what you're sharing is a gift, you won't feel bad about reaching out to them and inviting them to have a look. These products and this business have changed my life. So I feel zero guilt about sharing it with people. In fact, I feel selfish if I don't share it with people, because I know how amazing I feel and how much Ziza has added value to my life, that if I don't share it with someone, I'm being selfish. So these are some examples of some scripts that you can use. If you read these and think, I do not sound like that when I speak, I cannot send that message, totally fine. This is my wording, right? But you can use it as inspiration and create your own scripts. So here's an example for family and friends. And this is pretty much what I sent when I first started. Okay, I'm so excited about this and honestly still freaking out, but I'm going to do it. I'm throwing you a curveball here, but I need you to do this with me. I've committed to a new health and wellness journey, and I think we should keep each other accountable and rock this thing together. Are you open to looking at the details to see if you may want to join me? Super simple, right? Here's a dream team example. Hey, how are you going? Now, in here, it's important to insert a personal compliment or something relevant. I know this is a really random thing, but I wanted to reach out about something that I'm super excited about. I haven't told many people yet, but I've committed to a new health and wellness lifestyle journey, and I thought that I would check in to see if you were open to a new journey as well, and we could keep each other accountable. Would you be open to taking a look? Now, I would never send either of these messages to someone that I'd never spoken to before. Don't friend someone on Facebook or follow them on Instagram and just instantly invite them without getting to know who they are, adding some sort of value to them first, whether that's liking their post, commenting on their post, messaging them, getting to know a bit about them before inviting them. I hate getting messages from someone who haven't already spoken to me or who haven't even made the effort to go to my profile and check out a little bit about me first, and then they cold message me to look at their business. Like, that's a creepy network marketer. Don't be the creepy network marketer, right? You'll learn more in Lifestyle Warriors University about that as well. Here are my top 10 personal development recommendations. Now, personal development is simply that. It's personal. Some of these books you might love, some of them you might not, but the important thing to remember is you just got to start somewhere, right? There's some books that people recommend that they love and I don't like. So my current top 10, The Compound Effect, You Are a Badass, Go Wash Your Face, The Miracle Morning, The 4 Color Personalities for MLM, Be Obsessed or Be Average, Rhinoceros Success, Dare to Lead, Go Pro, and Girl, Stop Apologizing. I, beyond love all of these 10 books and could not recommend them highly enough. Now, our weekly team Zoom is on at 6 p.m. Sunday nights. So whatever time zone you're in, convert that to your time zone. It always stays at 6 p.m. Perth time, Sunday nights. We do our team call on a Zoom. The code never changes, right? So you can either do it on the Zoom website on your computer. So just go to zoom.us, create a free account, and save that link on the screen in the notes section of your phone. So it's just that https://zoom.us./j/930-395-6309. Or if you want to be dialing in on your phone, you can download the Zoom app. Again, create your free account and click on Join Meeting and just use those numbers, 930-395-6309. They never change. So make sure you save that so you have it every Sunday night, 6 p.m. Perth time. Now, what I love about Zoom is that it is camera and audio. So try and make sure that you're in a place where you can have your camera on so that I know who I'm speaking with, or the guest speaker that week knows who they're speaking with, because our team is like family, it's like a community. And if your camera is off, I'm going to assume that you're naked. All right, so just have your camera on. Make that a time every week where you are committed to plugging into your team and learning and growing together. So 6 p.m. Perth time every Sunday night. So what's next? What do you do next? So first, start going through Lifestyle Warriors University. That's a work in progress for me as of right now. So if you go to that link and there's nothing, or there's some lessons that are available and some aren't, just keep going back, right? It's going to be constantly updated. But you access it through lifestylewarriors.thinkific.com/courses/lifestyle-warriors-university. That's long, but that's what it is, right? So write that down, start going through that. It's 14 modules, self-paced. Number 2, commit to being a product of the product and do personal development daily. Again, a great book to start with is The Compound Effect. That's my number one book. Number 3, begin sharing your journey and inviting other people to join you. Now, do not wait until you feel ready or until you have finished your training. When I first started, I would have been the same as Elite 40. We didn't have that program. We didn't have Premier and Elite when I first started. But if it was in existence back then, I would have been qualified Elite 40 before my product arrived, right? So you don't have to know everything and do all of the training and know all of the things and be super organized. before you start. Just start sharing your journey and inviting others to join you. Number 4, focus on points, not rank. So Premier 20 and Elite 40 are the monthly benchmarks, and then Premier Club and Elite Club are the yearly benchmarks. So what to do right now? Reach out to your sponsor, so who enrolled you, who's your upline sponsor, and let them know that you've gone through this training. And I'd also love to know that you've gone through the training as well. So message me, Belinda Byfield. Make a decision to be Premier or Elite. So you're going to start at Premier, move on to Elite. Number 1, you have to have the belief and faith that you can do it. Because without the belief and faith that you can do it, you won't take the action to then achieve it. So make a decision. Let us know you've made that decision. Let your sponsor know that you will be Premier, because we believe in you. So I'll see you in Lifestyle Warriors University.